sleep, gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the shaft.
The Shaft, episode 65, recorded on January 8th, 2012.
I'm Wes Wilson, and I'm talking from on top of my microphone like Brent was doing earlier.
Why's he got to point that out?
I don't know. I'm Eric Fullerton, and we are all here, and we are all hosts of a Minecraft podcast called The Shaft. I'm here to be obvious about things.
Shaft.
And we do have a guest.
And Eric is talking in a microphone to my right, and Wes is talking to a microphone across from me.
Yes,
and we have a guest that is on Skype. We use Skype, which is a VoIP.
A telephony device.
Program.
Greetings.
Huh? Yeah.
Hey!
And it's ours, Smalec.
This is our Smalec from the Chicagoland area.
Awesome.
Chicagoland. Do you have roller coasters in Chicagoland?
We do.
Sweet.
So, Ron, our Smalec. So we've talked about Ron many times, and I'm talking about you as if you're not here. So Ron has completed 30 maps or something. How many maps have you done?
I've created about 10 custom maps that I've published and reviewed almost 200 at this point.
Yow.
And
That's a lot of maps.
Yeah, we use your review list all the time. Of course, we're getting into recording ourselves doing adventures. And, we just go down the list and take your word for it because,
That's exactly what we did with Shipwrecked. We didn't know anything about it.
No, not at all.
Hey, look, he says this is one of the best ones ever.
And
okay.
You have the notes that you get, or you put down all the notes, like whatever you're thinking, basically, which I really like. And then also the duration, because I think it's important to know how long a map is going to take to play, because that means the difference between a 50-episode series and a 3-episode series. So I think that's important.
It all depends if you look behind the wall.
Yeah,
behind the dirt wall.
Oh, and Handy's house. That's right. So yeah, and I can't wait to play some more of your maps. In fact, okay, so you did Grinchmas. We played Grinchmas. We played.
And speaking of
Mars
Grinchmas,
Mission.
about how long did that take you to make?
Yeah.
So the total time for Grinchmas was 170 hours.
Wow.
About 130 of it was pure development, just in the map, creating blocks and such.
Wow, that's tough.
Wow.
Because it's like we had Joe Hills on last week, and he was mentioning that he was starting to get into where he's basically buying exclusivity of maps so he can get like a map out first and things like that. And I'm wondering if there's maybe a better way to do it. I don't know. When you say you put 130 hours or that many hours, it's like it's hard to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that you can pay by the hour put into it. If you think of like a famous painter, somebody could put something together in 5 minutes. Somebody can take a year of their life, but I think it's more the value that you get out of it. So how many episodes can you get out of it on YouTube, or how many different hits can you get off of it?
Right.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Right. And it's that's kind of an interesting new realm to get in, but I think there's something there. I think coming up with some kind of standard format that makes it easy for everybody. I don't know if like a site where you can almost like when you go buy a template for a website or something, right? Where you can go and purchase maps or something.
Yeah, maybe just some kind of a donation system, like a. I know there's a micropayments thing. Basically, you say I want to give $10 a month to all the blogs that I'm a fan of, and then there's certain, I can't remember what the name of the program is, but then you can put it on your thing, and if somebody clicks it saying, then what they do is they divvy out the money between all the sites, and maybe there's some kind of way you could. You know what? Speaking of that, I know Curse does mods and stuff with Bucket. If they get into the realm of maps, which I don't, they may already be,
I know with WoW, they actually split the money generated from people downloading for free.
Yeah.
Well, they have the premium curse client. They split that money with the developers. So that might actually be a really good way to actually even make more than, say, one group paying, $200 here, but thousands of people, paying, $1 or,
Yeah.
less,
That's true.
something like that.
Yeah. I think a lot of map makers use like AdFly when they upload their maps. I haven't done it yet because it's not really about the money, but it's definitely attractive to hear that somebody like Joe or other people are even thinking, hey, these guys put work into it. They should get something out of the return that people get putting it on YouTube. So that was a very heartwarming episode for me.
Well, we paid him to say it, so
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I'm trying something different for my next map. What I'm going to probably do is anyone who's contributed to the map is going to get some type of an early version of it. I think there's a risk too, like you guys got Grinchmas early, and a couple other people did as well, and then I changed some of the stanzas in the main storyline poem. So, there's pluses and minuses to getting it early, but I definitely saw the number of playthroughs drop off after Yogscast played it, and then it was everywhere, and now people are hesitant to play it because they feel like it's been done before.
yeah, we go through that when we're picking maps. That's kind of one of the first one. Has Yogscast played it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the main thing is, I know that like we were running Grinchmas at the same time. Like Yogscast did Grinchmas just after us, and I was really kind of bugged by some of the comments because people would be like, oh, Dead Workers Party just did this, I'm not going to watch it, and I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. You know?
Yeah.
It seems like if people are funny and they're having a good time, and you're watching them have fun. How many people really watch Let's Plays because of the map? They're mostly watching them for the reactions to the map, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the map is there to download and play yourself. You don't have to just... Yeah, I don't know.
Now, the map maker definitely has to watch because they need to see what's where the characters are positioning themselves, or I should say the players, and what they're clicking on. How many times are they flicking the lever? Because we're looking for bugs and we're looking for things to tweak. But a lot of times, if I've played a map and then I watch somebody else's Let's Play, I'll watch the video and I'll just listen to it while I'm shopping or doing housework. I won't even watch the actual. Sorry, I'll listen to the audio. I won't watch the video, and I can kind of imagine where the players are at the time.
Yeah,
and it's that interaction that really gives me a kick.
So speaking of clicking levers, why don't you bring this up? In Grinchmas, there's a lever that says click 6 times. Now, I did it 6 times, but I did it like down was 1 and up was 2. I assume I was supposed to do down and up is 1, down and up is 2.
When I wrote that stanza, I was thinking pull is down and then up is push, but I was surprised at how many people had that concern. And then recently I saw some playthroughs where they were playing on a server with TNT turned off, so even if they did it right, it didn't. The special effect didn't trigger. But if that's the worst thing in that map, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, that was an awesome map.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm pretty excited about maybe doing superheroes map that you did because it looks amazing because each player has like their own superpower and you have that kind of incorporated into the story, and each mission is kind of like almost like an episode in itself because you go to the mission room and you get your mission and then you go through a door and you go. Anyway, it just looks really friendly to watching someone else do it, and
So
I don't know, I'm excited about that.
That one's different. I had a lot of fun putting it together. The one thing I would say, the current version does use external note files, so you have to tab out and read it and then come back in and play, and that can be kind of tricky unless you're a master editor like yourself on your videos. But I have plans to change that at some point. I don't know when I'll get to it, but right now that one does require a lot of out of game sort of toggling.
Well, and we could fix that. Just on ourselves, we could actually just print out the the sheets and do some editing where we actually film like a guy on a monitor reading,
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And the other
we
thing
can do
too,
some
I would
cool
say,
stuff.
like the way that I built it was I wanted to take advantage of a mod called Single Player Commands, which is by a guy named Simo415. And so the reason there are 6 different characters is because I want you to try 6 different powers. So one guy uses /fly, and one guy uses /cannon to shoot TNT. And so if you're going to play it in a group of 3, you may just want to pick a power and stay with it the whole time, whatever mod you have on your server. Just think about what kind of power that could simulate and go with that.
Oh, that's cool.
I am the dirt layer.
There you go.
Very exciting.
Unlimited blocks of dirt. Give me a power.
Yeah. Or do
I am the maker of diamond picks.
Yeah,
I
nice.
spew picks all
Like-
the time.
And you can do like a Silver Surfer, not Silver Surfer, Iceman, but instead it's like, the green things laying out
Oh,
on
yeah.
yeah.
And I am the dancer. I dance nonstop.
you. You're the dance commander.
Yes.
One of
You have to
my one of my favorite things to do with your maps is after we get done going back to the regular texture pack and seeing like the dirty tricks you've pulled.
Oh yeah.
Like the invisible fences that keep people in places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
did,
I really-
did you
Or
did
like-
you look around at the end of Grinchmas?
We did.
We actually found a cart system that we
Yes.
rode, and then we flew off, and we found like these weird like villages that were half kind of like some home base.
yeah.
It was some weird stuff.
And lots of mines sticking out of walls.
Yeah, if you go on my YouTube channel, I've got a playlist for Grinchmas. One of the videos is called Who Herding, and it shows how I would delete a chunk of the world, generate a village, get the colored villagers to get into mine carts, and then trek them all the way over to the place where I wanted them in Whoville. And I'd have to do that over and over till I got just the right mix of
my
colored villagers.
Gosh.
So it was
Ouch. So there's
Little-
no way to just spawn them?
right now you can spawn what I call brown villagers or farmer villagers anywhere, but you can only spawn colored villagers in a village with a certain attribute based on your seed.
That is amazing.
That is so wild.
Man, you are a crazy man.
We were laughing at the poor walled-in villagers around the tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was an awesome
Yeah.
idea.
And then I like the disc over the tree. That was another little detail
Yeah,
to
where the
keep the
rain-
snow and rain from hitting the tree.
yeah.
And putting out the fire. Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, your
Yes.
stuff is
A-
awesome.
A lot of the stuff that I did in that map happened by accident or was not planned. It just happened as I built it. I mean, you guys remember we were at Minecon whenever I was about halfway done with it, and it was a lot to get done in time. But it was kind of like Christmas magic, right? It came together very well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought meeting you in person was cool too. Your panel was pretty awesome. You and the Voxelbox guys, and I mean,
Yeah, it was filled. We got there, and it was like, oh, no room to go in, and then they finally let someone in. So we went and we said, Eric, go in.
yeah.
That was I can't describe the feeling of looking around, walking in that room 45 minutes early and seeing people standing and sitting on the floor, and then we went out in the hall and looked in the other rooms and they were partially empty, and that was just like goosebumps even now talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you and those guys do kind of a podcast round table discussion on YouTube, which is really cool to listen to.
Yeah, I got 2 guys together. So Jagarbov, he made another map that's in the top of my rating scale, and Blame the Controller, who also does a Minecraft Source, which is a daily news, and he's got a thread pinned on the Minecraft forums, which is just a list of all the maps. And so, we map makers, Prof. Snape made the Lost map, and we just, I started talking to people offline to trade secrets and keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right? But we're like, why don't we record ourselves? And then we put it out there, and Dads Are Funny joined us for one episode that we live streamed, and then we got hooked up with the Voxelbox through Minecon. It's been another fun journey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool.
So much awesomeness going
Yeah,
on.
we've actually have an idea of something that we want. We're looking for some builders to build more of a set than it is an adventure map.
Yeah.
I don't know if
What is this now?
for.
Do I know about it, but I'm not. It's not ringing a bell. Is this like NDA kind of stuff?
Oh, hey,
I
we
think
were
you
talking about
tweeted it,
doing
didn't you?
episode 50,
Episode 50,
100.
100.
You know.
Oh, some yeah,
Like do the
okay, yeah,
set
just an
and then-
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how do we get a pool of people who want to work on a big project like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I've got a pool of people. So I put out a video that said, hey, for my next map coming out called Jupiter, who wants, if you want to build something, send it to me. I'll put it in the map. And I've got at least 20 people that have already sent me pretty
Nice.
awesome stuff.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So maybe we can tap into that.
Yeah, let's talk after the show. And
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that I'd watched that video. So you just basically, you'll take their stuff, copy and paste it, right, into another map?
Yep, I've got some specific plans for what I'm going to do with it. I hope people will be entertained by that. Kind of
Yeah.
makes it feel a little more real, right?
Yeah, and then I guess, obviously you need to modify each of the structures, to fit, but it's a neat idea.
Yep. If not, I bet you've got some folks on your chef lands that would die to have a
Yeah.
chance to build something for you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Hopefully they won't really die.
Speaking of people on the Shaftlands,
Yep.
Well, I was going to say, we've kind of gone pretty long here. Do we want to skip this first one? Skip Journeys and just...
I think we should probably talk to the people in that first paragraph on the document there with the names.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I know how to pronounce the first one.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
They don't either, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do it? You want to say
Yeah.
who it is?
All right. So we are going to acknowledge the incredible listeners who have sponsored the show. This week we have Brashiet Cub.
And it's
Brashiet Cub.
and I say it's brachiate.
You said it was Brachiate.
Well, I know I was wrong about it. It's not break. Oh, actually, Astrogali says it's brachiate. If
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
And he is a YouTuber, and actually, you had him on one of your montages, right, Ron? And he said his name.
Yep. He said Brashiet Cub.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Brashiet Cub.
So Brashiet Cub this week says, "I know Victoria's secret. It's the shaft."
I still think it's brachiate. Brachiate cub.
Anyway,
And J3 of me says, this money is so Wes can dye his hair pink and nothing else.
nice.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is that Jeremy with a 3 in there?
Yeah, J3 three of me.
Okay.
And then the last one is a big message from Chromie, and he says, "So, hi,
Hi, Chromie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, Chromie.
hi."
Chromie. All right. Well, thank you very much, and on to greater pastures. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
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 Hi, Chromie.
Hi.
Just gonna say
Hi.
hi back.
Hi.
Stephos Walk thinks I'd look good in pink.
You would.
You wear pink a lot, and you don't look good in it. I hate to tell you.
Well,
Liar! Okay, so yeah, so you know what?
what, Brant?
This was kind of a slow week of playing, but there was a lot of behind the scenes. I guess we got to play last weekend after the show with
Oh yeah,
with Joe and Cilantro.
Sil and
and,
Joe.
Yeah, we got recorded a new series that will be out. I think will be out next week.
I'm shooting for tomorrow. If not Monday, definitely Tuesday. But yes, for sure next week.
Okay.
There's no question about it.
So that was really cool. We also had a couple people I tweeted out to try to get some game show. Ooh, I kind of let the cat out of the bag
Oh.
there. To get some people for a new show.
Wait, did you say game show?
I said game
oh,
show.
man.
Did you say tweet?
So anyway, Master and Jurassic helped me out, and we recorded the first episode of a new trivia game. We're calling it Blockheads, a Minecraft adventure trivia.
Nice.
It's not long, but it's just
Adventures?
Blockheads.
Okay, yeah.
And so it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. We've recorded it. We just got to do editing now. So that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, and then next, we're going to record another series Tuesday.
Yep.
So we're really getting into recording a lot of new Let's Plays. Partly because we are now, I guess, officially partnered with Curse.
Yep.
And so
Right.
that'll
Curse
be
Gaming.
good. Hopefully they'll continue to pimp our stuff out. And hopefully you'll continue to watch.
Yeah. And enjoy. We've
And-
been getting lots of compliments.
And continue to make adventure maps for us to play.
Yes. We've been getting lots of compliments on the Let's Play so far. I mean, I've been very impressed. I've only seen a couple of negative comments, and it usually had to do with some kind of ridiculous Ustream racism or
And then
Handy's wall!
Andy's wall.
Why don't you knock down Handy's wall?
Don't knock down my wall. I like my walls. And the occasional, oh my god, this video has no dislikes. I'm going to change that.
Yes.
Ding.
I want a lightsaber.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I almost wish that every time you do a down comment, you have to like comment
Yeah.
on like why.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't mind a down comment. I just want to know why.
Yeah.
Like,
And not because you want some lightsaber or some crap.
No, yeah. No, it's because I want your address and I'm going to come over and break your kneecap.
Yikes.
Is that wrong to say that out loud?
Perfectly
Send out
fine.
the paramilitary strike force.
That's right.
or like maybe in your YouTube profile, it puts the number of dislikes and likes that you have, so people can see what kind of a subscriber you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. That's perfect.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their address so I can break their kneecaps. Oh,
But we
I
put
wouldn't
out-
do that.
But we did put out episode 10 of
Shipwrecked.
That's right. Yeah, Shipwrecked. And the final episode is up next.
Right.
So there will be 11 episodes total.
And I saw a sneak peek of part of it. It's pretty.
It's pretty insane.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
No,
it's pretty dumb.
it's good stuff.
It'll be sad to let it go. You know, every series, like I was sad at the end of Mars Mission. I'm like, oh, I'll be so sad. You know? Anyway.
Well, it had that sad music too, that dum,
Yeah.
that piano music. I mean, how can
Oh, yeah,
it's like
exactly,
watching
yeah.
the end of the Hulk. You can't help but be sad. You know, do do do
Yeah.
do.
Well, you know what,
That's
Wes?
true.
I got some good news for you.
What?
There's a good chance you may be hearing that music again.
I've heard.
Is
Oh.
do you have any news, Ron Smalec, about maybe a sequel?
I am working on a sequel to Mars Mission. It's tentatively titled Jupiter Sons of Earth.
Sons of Earth.
And-
That's cool.
Yep, Sons of Earth. It happens after the fact, but no real news on it yet, other than what I mentioned before about a lot of people are already building for me on this one. So
So this takes place after Wes, Brent, and Eric colonize Mars and then destroy it, right?
That's right.
Okay,
That's
gotcha,
right.
gotcha.
Good. At least we got that straight.
that may or may not be a spoiler as to why it happens, but
Oh man, I know it's gonna be awesome. So
no, I'm also working on another map, which I think might be out next weekend. It's my first time trying a survival map. So I just took a very basic concept after listening to Cilantro and Joe last week, and I said, well, I'm going to make a map for these guys. So it's almost done, and I'm going to send it to Vex as well, because it sounds like they play a lot of his type of survival maps, and have those three guys get the exclusive on it and test it for me if they would like to.
We've been
Nice.
thinking about doing a survival map, but we think it would infuriate more people than entertain.
Yeah, all you have to do is go back and watch Skyblock with Eric and I. You can see what happens when we do survival.
yeah, but I think with all three of us, it might not be too bad.
Well, and I don't know. I think I might want to try that Lost map if it's like Lost Island,
That's
and we just
right.
make it a survival. We're on the Lost Island,
Yeah.
and then try to survive.
Yeah, is that like a survival map or is there a story there?
There's a very long story. They took all of the encounters or plot lines throughout the whole 6-season series and built the island with everything in it. So it's pretty big if you
Holy
go for the whole thing.
cow. But wouldn't that be fun? Just be playing on the island. I mean, we all watched Lost, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
loved it.
And I don't know if there's some. I mean, is there some kind of like copyright
Copyright?
stuff we have to worry about? I guess if we just don't play the music or the logo.
Yeah, I know the music would be an issue. I don't know.
Maybe we could write them and get rights.
Yeah, I'm sure
We can get Curse to write them and get it right.
ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Freckles.
probably safe.
Yeah.
That seems legit.
Okay, so let's don't do that. Okay, anybody else have anything else to talk about?
But I got one more. I'll jump in.
Sure.
Epic build. So Stephos Walk, Astrogali, a couple other folks that are in the chat room started recording episode 1 last night, and it was a lot of fun. You won't see that for a couple days, but I'm very glad to be part of that competition.
Oh, very cool.
Yay.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Awesomeness. Chick with a pick. All right.
Chick with a pick.
So I guess that's really all that's been going on. I mean, I don't know if I need to single myself out. I mean, I've been doing everything everybody else has been doing. So.
Oh, that's right. You haven't really talked, have you?
No, I mean, doing editing out every day, like the shit.
Yeah, do you do anything besides edit?
No, I wake up and edit and then go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I eat in between that.
But you like it, right?
I love it.
We're not just like making you work in the mines and
No.
Okay.
You know what you need? You need a mod that when you guys go into a cave, it automatically puts echo into your voice, so you don't have to edit that in and out of every scene.
Yeah, that would be neat. I got into
Except
using
really
like,
that's not very much work though, is it? Like adding reverb?
No, it's really not. It's just another track of audio. What I've been doing is playing around with the acoustics of different areas. Like if we're in a cave or a long tunnel, it's different acoustics than if you're in a big cathedral, right? Mm-hmm. Or a canyon. So I have a lot of different tracks. But all I do is I set up the assets, and then when we walk into some place, I just drop it into that track, and it's already ready to go. And same with all the sound effects, I use the same birds and the same crickets, as I use, throughout the whole thing. So if we go outside, just drag the clip over. So it's all about building assets. To build all your assets, that takes about a day or two. But after that, editing an episode really doesn't take that long. So, but it's really super fun.
Like I said, I listen to playthroughs more than I watch them. So I always pick out what you've changed in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and in the latest one, one of them, a bar. We went into a pub, so I had kind of a bar atmosphere, and then even though there's nobody in there, but your imagination.
Yeah. No, I like it.
And then the construction ground too. There's construction noise.
I think they need to add that kind of stuff to Audible books.
They should.
Yeah. Speaking of Audible books, we got a little something for our listeners. And I think this is great. It's an Audible free book from Audible. You just go to audibletrial.com/theshaft. And this is brought to you by Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of audiobooks with more than 100,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature and featuring audio versions of many New York Times bestsellers.
I have a recommendation.
Cool.
What is your recommendation?
I am recommending Rainbow's End by Werner Vinge.
Oh.
It's narrated by Eric Conger, and it's a Hugo Award winner from 2007. And it's actually, this guy doesn't write very often, Werner Vinge, but when he does, he writes some really good stuff. The novella that came before this book won the Hugo Award for Best Novella in 2002, and it was called Fast Times at Fairmont High. And anyway, so you should check out Rainbow's End by Werner Vinge.
Nice.
Awesome. And I got a couple here. I was just looking at my account. I just got a new credit this month, and I wanted to try out Sisterhood of Dune. I don't know if you've read the Dune books.
I haven't read any of Brian's stuff. The son.
Old Brian. Well, Brian's got a new one called Sisterhood of Dune, and it's good for 1 credit. I've also been listening to some Star Wars, the Old Republic series, just to get in the mood for. We've been playing Tor, and it really does help. Like we were talking in one game about how there weren't any famous, the bad guys.
Sith?
No. The spies.
Ewoks.
The spies.
Ewoks.
Oh, they're Imperial agents.
Yes.
And in the books there are. So if you listen to the books, you will actually get more kind of lore on that class, and it makes a little more sense why they chose it. So I highly recommend that if you're getting into the Old Republic at all. So anyway, for our listeners, Audible is offering you a free audiobook to give you a chance to try out their service. So for a free audiobook of your choice, go to audibletrial.com/theshaft. That's audibletrial.com/theshaft.
Awesome.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's awesome.
This is where we talk about the news and the pepper bar.
The
and
news.
the pepper bar.
What do you do?
So,
We have a pepper bar.
and the
Doesn't make any
news.
sense. Doesn't make any sense.
It's with the news. News and updates.
So, we do have some news.
We do have some news. A lot of news.
Yes. The first one is there's a guy been developing a game called Cube World.
Cube World.
And the creator of Cube World, which is kind of a quest-based Minecraft kind of thing, like everything's done in voxels, but the
Like
game is
RPG-ish.
yeah, but it's RPG-ish as opposed to open-ended.
Sandbox.
Yeah. And anyway,
I'll
he's
just throw random words
he's,
out there.
He's been
Potato.
Wale has been hired by Mojang.
This is so bizarre to me because Notch goes on to say that the development of Cube World won't be affected.
Yeah.
And Wally will be making his own game and working on
Yeah.
this game, and they're so similar, well, in the look that it seems odd to me. It's almost like, is Mojang or is Minecraft going to take the RPG elements from Cube World, or are they going to just kind of work on new things?
I think Notch is just really impressed with certain indie gamers.
Yeah.
And if no one is giving them money, he wants to give them money.
Right.
And so I basically think, and he even said, there's a quote down here, that they want to hook Wale's brain up directly to his USB keyboard and see what comes out. And I think basically all he's doing is making sure that these people who are doing cool things continue to do cool things.
Yeah.
And that makes me very
and
happy.
sell what comes out.
Yeah, I think Notch should play some custom maps, right? Hook our brains up
Yes.
to
That's
his,
right.
his magic keyboard.
Yes.
Yes.
And his name is Wale. Like, hey, Wale.
Hi, hi.
Or like Jack A from 227.
Well, and I think that's a great idea, actually, is to sell almost, or Mojang basically package up a adventure map. You know, they could come in and say, well, let's complete this, and remove like this extra stuff or anything and make it where it's just the adventure part of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you get some kind of scoring or whatever that hooks into the actual Minecraft achievements and things like that, and build it as not an expansion, but just a pack, right? You buy a pack of like 3 maps, and you get this extra gameplay.
And they would see how restrictive it is to map developers, right? And they would add things so that
To
you
help
can
building?
Yeah, so that you could do things like spawning NPCs without having to like boat them in and stuff like that. You know?
But I mean, to me, I think it's almost the model that TF2 went on, right? With their maps. Why not kind of use that same logic, benefit the community, get more content out to everyone, and everybody makes money and gets happy.
Yeah, you could do the stamp thing or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, give $1 to the map maker, but you don't have to. But, that's cool. They should do it.
So yay, Wale, Jack A.
Hey.
So, you think that'd be a good idea, Ron? Would you be up for that?
I'm not going to say no to free money.
It's certainly not free for 170 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to keep putting out maps as long as I'm playing the game, so why not?
Very cool.
So now do we get a stamp system for like podcasters and
No, we'll get a free weapon.
really?
We'll get a sword that
my
says
bow
community
sparkles.
sword.
Oh, yeah.
You might,
Our
maybe you'll get a
community cape.
chef cape.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the Shas in the chat room informed me that with the new snapshot update, you can spawn mobs. And this is true. We'll talk about this in a minute, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. thanks for that.
But still only brown villagers.
Yeah. So what do we have up next here in the news?
It's just sitting right there, Brennan. You want to do it? I know.
Oh, wait,
you do.
what were you
No,
was that racist?
I'm not doing anything. He's not scared. Okay, so what's this cool thing over here on the mixer, Eric? I know it's maybe not news, but I think maybe it deserves to go in news early up in the show. And Eric is showing this awesome poster that Ted Nader did, and we said, man, that'd be awesome to have on the wall. She printed it out and sent it to us.
Yep. Here,
And
wait.
so this is
wait.
really, really
Pull it down, pull it down.
awesome sauce.
Yeah.
See,
And this is
there's some people you might recognize.
This is an audio
there.
podcast, of course, but if you're watching this on YouTube, we're showing you the poster, and Ted Nader has created a ton of people in the Minecraft community, and it's so cool. It's a huge poster. We're gonna hang it on the wall in the studio.
So if you're listening to
Got a
this
gas
on
in there.
YouTube, you should rewind it and come back and look at the poster. Eric just showed a lot of it.
Yeah.
And now, while you're here looking at the poster, look up above the window where it says subscribe and click that as well. Just takes a second, and we love you. So,
Yes.
okay, that's great stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Teddy.
Yay.
So this next thing, anybody want to talk about it? Or you want me to?
Go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. So Rock Paper Shotgun posted a video of a game called Choplifter HD, and in it, Minecraft's iconic Steve character is one of the people that the Choplifter players have to rescue.
Nice.
And so Steve is now making cameos in other games.
You get
Man, I used to
around.
love that game.
Really?
Choplifter.
Yeah.
It was like the only thing I had at the time on an Apple
yeah.
IIe.
I do
think.
remember that.
And man, you'd go pick up those. Anyway,
Pick them up, and weren't they like?
yeah,
Like you had to go pick them up.
You had to
and
pick
all
up
waving
10 of
arms.
them, right?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
I
like
think I remember that game.
That was
Yes,
awesome. Awesome stuff. So now everybody gets to relive this with Choplifter HD.
Yes.
And we get to pick up Steve and apparently Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
That's some
I
crazy
bet there's
stuff.
all kinds of cameo appearances. I bet Super Meat Boy shows up in there. I bet there'll be all kinds of weird ones.
Probably.
So
the
is this game?
Simus and
It's not
Lewis.
out yet, right?
No, coming out January 10th.
Oh, 10th, right? Okay.
I like how we tag
team
team those bulletins there. Okay, next we got the Crystal Crow managed to get a camper.
Yay!
So this is
sweet.
just another example of how incredible this Minecraft community is. She didn't manage to get the $2,000 that she needed. Wait.
Yeah, but she did manage to find a camper she could afford
Yes.
off the stuff that she did get.
So does this mean she is coming down to Huntsville to hang out with us in the studio? Camper.
We've got plenty of
Park-
room outside. I
park
don't
the
know
camper
about
out
the
here.
hookups for like sewage
oh,
and
water
stuff.
and stuff.
But we got a bathroom here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's cool. Congrats. It's excellent.
So next, Daniel Kaplan has announced there are going to be some changes for Minecraft Pocket Edition.
What?
Well, and I'm going to read this directly because I think this is kind of important. He says, as I stated in a previous post, and this is from the Mojang blog, we had an initial plan of making Minecraft Pocket Edition more like Minecraft Creative. But alas, we were wrong. We have read tons of comments and feedback, and it seems like we made a huge mistake. You wanted monsters, resources, animals, and more different blocks. That means that the initial code we had written didn't exactly fit the new plan, where we wanted to add all the stuff that you've been asking for. So we have reorganized, rewritten, and changed the whole plan for Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Wow.
And I think that's a good idea. I really do. I'm absolutely disinterested in creative.
Yeah.
I have Minecraft Pocket Edition on my cell phone, and I'm not playing it. I just am not.
I really want to see, and I'm kind of going to be talking over an excavation station idea we get in later, but I really want to see online saves. Just have our saves in the cloud, at least the option.
Yeah.
And then to be able to use that in the Pocket Edition.
Nice.
So just continue the adventure everywhere. Like, I'm sick of getting more wood. Like, I'm sick of that achievement. I don't ever want to see that achievement again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep my achievements and keep my saves in the cloud. I don't have to worry about losing my map. I don't have to worry about missing that 4 hours I put in last night.
I opened my inventory again.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. Congratulations.
And you can actually start building on these achievements. Like, I almost feel like I can't get anywhere in Minecraft because by the time I get to somewhere, something happens.
Yeah.
I reset my map or whatever, and now I'm back punching a tree again for the first time.
Right.
And it's still fun, but I would like to make a potion one day.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't really made a potion yet because I keep starting my game over, and that's
That's true.
it's
yeah.
hurting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make fun of me for not making potions.
Jeez.
I'm really sorry about your
Anyway,
abuse.
He's a potionist.
So
You
that's
know
my
it's
idea.
a good map if you have to get wood at the beginning.
What?
Yes.
Anyway.
No, that's the joke.
Oh.
They're slow, dude. They're slow. I'll tell them later what that means.
Yeah.
While they're rubbing beards together, I'll be like, see what's happening in your lower regions? That's what he was referring to for getting wood. Anyway.
Now, Ron, you've got something down here.
Yeah, speaking of getting in the mood for Star Wars: The Old Republic, Paradise Decay is a YouTuber. He's a 8-bit music artist who just released a custom map called The Rise of the Rebellion, and it's pretty epic. I did a playthrough with Sean V. Martin, who's coming up on your show in a couple weeks, but it just went live while we were getting ready for this episode, and it's a good map.
Tuesday. Let's do this on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're still trying to decide. Maybe we should take it to the chat room. Turtle Chase or this?
Should we do Turtle Chase or this one?
What should be the next one we do?
I don't know. Coin
Y'all
flippage.
keep talking about it, and we will continue with the show.
Yeah.
All right. So Minecraft Chick has started in the Mojang offices this week. It's pretty awesome.
Sweet. She's
She's
sitting out with Carl, right?
Yeah.
She's got a desk with Carl right now.
Yeah. She
So they
has
get
a
bigger
video, a cool
offices?
video tour.
Yeah.
In fact, she's in the chat room right now. She just tweeted to us. Hello, Lydia. Yes, there she is.
What up,
so that's pretty
Lydia?
awesome. We get to see a cool walkthrough of the office, unlike we've ever really seen before. I mean, up to this date, no one has really given us a
Well,
tour.
that's because no one's been the director of fun before, have
Yeah.
they?
That's right.
I mean, we've seen plenty of pictures and things, but this is a real good. I mean, you can really put it in your head. Like, this is like what it looks like, and it does kind of seem smaller than it seems. Just seeing all the different disjointed pictures and things like that, but
Well, but it was probably big for when it was like what, 5 of them?
Yeah, now there's so many people crammed in there. Yeah, but pretty awesome. So you go, and of course she has a blog. We mentioned this last week, and so far it's really cool to follow her adventures and Sweden.
I have this theory that that after flying back and forth to the United States so many times, and everybody getting on this plane and being cramped with all these other people, that they're trying to hire enough to justify just flying their own jet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then when they get that many people, they'll just fly their jet back and forth.
Yeah.
And they'll have a pig on it or something.
oh, that'd be awesome.
Ooh, an Ender Dragon, right? Can you imagine the Ender Dragon flying around?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Have a few of them. Feel free to hire me.
The idea crafter.
Director of ideas.
Okay. So next here we have an update. This is a development version 12W01A.
Yep.
Does that mean we're going to have a B and a C?
I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm still trying to figure out what 12W means. Is that like the 12th week or something?
On the 12th patch of Christmas, Jeb gave to me. Now you're supposed to come in with the items for the patch. Come on.
18 new language translations.
And on the 12th patch of Jeb gave to me, removed 4 language translations.
Wait, so we added 18 and removed 4. So how many is in there?
Well, I guess we've
Well,
got a net
is this
gain
hard
of
math?
14.
It is.
18 minus 4.
Huh. Well, this is strange. Okay, so slightly smooth.
So it's not
color.
12th week. Astrogali has explained it in the chat room. It is 2012 week 1 release A.
Bam, right there.
Check that out right there. Wham.
That's great.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay, so slightly smooth color transitions between biomes. That's good, and that was needed. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
What was that? Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here, and
That's okay.
y'all can beat me later. But there was a search. Was it Ask Jeeves? Ask.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Jeeves.
I think we got our own Minecraft search. It's just ask. No, too hard to say. Can't work. Maybe
We'll
it's
just
just
start calling him
ask.
Ask
Trigali.
Trigali.
Ask Tragali. Very
Ask.
good. Yeah.
Go ahead and buy that
Or we could just start
website
calling
domain.
him Jeeves.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
change your names.
Yeah, we're just going to change your name for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So next we got the slightly smooth color transitions between biomes.
That's
and
the one I
added
just read.
Yeah. Are you
proper-
listening to the...
I'm not. I was too busy thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Ask
You
Jeeves.
pick on him when he does this.
That's
I
right.
do, and it's fun. So pick on me. Go on, Eric. I want to hear it.
No,
Come on.
I'll save it all up for later. That way I can just hit you all at once.
Should we rub some beards?
Sure. Later. He's all taking his headphones off.
So we've slightly smoothed the color translation between the biomes.
Well, and they also added proper color transitions for the darkened swamp biomes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, here it says slightly smooth color transitions between biomes.
Well, they also added proper color transitions for the darkened
Slightly
swamp.
smoother colors.
Really? That's interesting. Huh. Well, that's cool about the slightly smooth color.
Reduced brewing time.
Decrease randomness on it.
Randomness.
Oh, we were going at it together. That was
Change
nice.
spawning eggs.
And no one's learned a thing about this batch update.
So they've changed the biomes to be slightly more varied. They've re-added beaches after being removed in beta 1.8. Removed beaches?
Yeah,
Well, you haven't really seen a beach for a long time.
it's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't notice.
yeah,
Yeah. It's pretty much swamps on the edge of deserts.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
It's been kind of sad.
go figure. Added a world type option, and now there are currently only 2 of these. There is one called Default, which everyone should be familiar with, and the other called Super Flat.
This is great. This is awesome because it seems like there's so many builds that you just want a flat surface, and you have to go in and world edit, or you have to do all this junk, or find a flat map that's on a site, download it, and then create your thing. Mostly computers people build. Also a lot of tutorial maps you see a lot of Let's Players do. They want a flat too, so you can put your redstone up. So I think this is a great idea.
Yeah,
So-
and the other thing is that it creates it on the bedrock, so it's 128 high. You can.
I did not realize that though.
You can
That's
go
a good
up
idea.
128. It creates it on the bedrock, from what I understand.
As long as you don't get those void particles coming up from the bottom, though.
I know. I
Yeah.
saw a video of the super flat, but I did not see the void particles, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's special. Maybe super flat doesn't have void underneath it.
Well, in this next change, I'm going to ask you, Ron, did this break a lot of maps? They removed the collision box from ladders, so you can no longer stand on them?
So I have not played this update, but I'm pretty sure this is going to affect a lot of maps that use ladders as a jumping puzzle, like along a wall where you have to jump and stand on top of the ladders. So
Yeah.
map makers should definitely go out there and double check what you've built.
Or maybe everybody should send Jeb a thing. No, please don't.
Now, is there some reason why they took that out? I mean, it seems kind of weird. I mean,
I think it had something to do with going up a ladder from the bottom, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah.
I would like to see an option too to turn off that void sparkle thing. Now that you mention it again, because that part kind of made the beginning of Grinchmas a little weird because it was dark, so dark,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was intentional, though.
Oh, okay.
Because you were down in Rouville.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it actually, the landscape gradually goes up as you move out, and like when you come out the back of the factory, there's a cloud above as well. So it's very dark, and as soon as you walk out of the parking lot, it gets lighter as your mood changes.
Yeah, and it gets very nice
story.
and bright. So yeah, I guess it did really fit in. Now that I think about it, that's
yeah.
true. That's very smart.
And that's
I
something you
noticed
don't think about when you're just playing the map. Is it's like scoring a movie or something.
Yeah.
Using everything around you to change someone's mood without,
Yeah.
putting
Right.
it in their face.
Yeah, you don't
telling
want
them.
them to notice. And like that's a lot of people's comments going, "Can you give me a list of all the songs that was used in this episode?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Like just watch it, enjoy it, right? Like I don't want you to really notice it that much, And that's like yours. Like if you pay attention to all these details, they should amount to a big cool experience, right?
Yeah.
Not a bunch of details in your face and you're picking out each one and you're distracted. But anyway,
If you want the details, donate. I'll be happy to share.
also the Deep Space Turtle Chase, I noticed,
Yeah.
they require that you put in the Void Fog Remover mod
Yeah.
before you play it.
That's
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should be able to control your particle effects when you're making adventure maps.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to make an area where you have snowing and raining and maybe even fog.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Something that you could like change your fog distance. Yeah.
Yeah, I think pretty much customizable everything. Where things spawn, how light reacts, anything that's in the game would be nice if we could configure it. But until then, we try to figure out ways around it.
Yeah. Clever ways.
And now something nasty.
What?
These are the bugs that are in this new version. The game crashes on startup on some systems.
Ooh, that's not good.
And zombie pigmen are constantly hostile in the nether outside of creative mode.
Oh, no.
Nice.
So, yeah, there you go.
And the last is the slightly smooth color transitions between biomes.
Oh, but
I like that one.
they did add proper color transitions for the darkened swamp biomes into other biomes.
Oh, good.
Nice. So, and one thing I did notice while we were looking for these patch notes is, and I don't know if this has just been here and I never noticed it before, because I was always looking for like different versions of Minecraft when we had to downgrade or upgrade or whatever, and I never could find them on the wiki. I was like, why don't they link to it? Well, now it looks like they're linking to them on their Play It side. So I don't know if that's just the newest ones, but you can like just download the development versions there, which is very helpful.
Oh, that is. That's very handy.
Is it very handy, Mr. Handy?
Mm-hmm.
Listener, 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 contributions. Dun, dun.
Oh, hey, dun, dun.
Very lovely.
Somebody pulling that out of the old CP archives.
Yes, you're welcome. I couldn't find the right one, so
That's okay.
Anyway, let's jump into it here. This is where we play your contributions to the show, and this is the first one.
Hey, Shafters. I'm just calling to say that I really enjoy all the podcasts you guys do, because I can always take 2 hours off, get something to eat, and lay down and listen. So thanks a lot, and bye.
You are welcome.
You're welcome.
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 Okay, so anyway, I thought that was nice, so I put that in here. We don't normally put those in here. Anyway,
we don't get
next
nice
one.
Stuff. We don't get nice stuff. We just get mean stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's heard of the seed for Minecraft. It's called ADHD. It's all lowercase letters, and it spawns you on a survival island type map. So give it a try. See ya.
ADHD.
ADHD?
Yeah.
All lowercase.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Shiny. ADHD. I haven't tried that. I tried Winter, though. Capital W.
Yeah.
Have you done that one? It is you spawn in lava.
That's ironic.
Yes.
You know what I would like, by the way? If they move that text box where you can put in your seed to the first page when you make a new map, instead of having to go into the world options.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Sometimes I mess up and I'm like, I use the seed as the name and I'm like, wait a minute, no, that didn't work, and it's confusing. I get confused easily, though.
Yeah, and almost like just a checkbox. Do you want to use this name as your seed name?
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
No. Okay. Well, what? Like I said, hire me. Idea man. Anyway, next.
Hey guys, it's Serene here. This isn't really a question or an idea or anything, but I think you guys should do one of your shows like in the game and like have your guests there and build a set and all that, and then yeah, bye.
I think that's a great idea.
It is. There's actually a podcasting booth currently on the Shaftlands.
Really?
Down in the Underspawn, yeah.
Well, we need to do it. Let's log in right now.
I don't think this laptop would like it very much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd blue screen this one for sure. But that would be kind of cool. And then Ron could jump in there and he's like in the studio with us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. We should do it.
I dig it.
Hi, I was wondering when you would update your Minecraft server, because I'm using Minecraft 1 and it's not letting me log in, saying that your server is outdated. Thank you, bye.
Wow,
Nice and
old?
short. Try it now.
Is that old? Because we've been on Minecraft 1.
No, it wasn't that old.
We were on Minecraft 1 for a while.
Yeah. Well, he may just not be added to the whitelist.
Oh,
and you know, one easy way to get added is to go subscribe to our videos at youtube.deadworkers.com. Click on subscribe, and then go sign up on the post on the forums, and you will get added very shortly.
Although Crummy does say the Shaftlands are down at the moment, by the way.
Yeah, so this is...
so that was the trouble ticket that Toasted Jelly was asking me about. Hey, did you get the email about trouble ticket from them.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work on the show. he needs more love because he does a lot of work for nada.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So I guess that leaves this then.
Hey, The Shaft. I just wanted to say you guys are doing an excellent job on The Shaft podcasts. I love it. Do more, please. I've been watching them, or listening to them, actually, ever since the beginning. I'm a big fan. Thanks, HPKer.
I thought I'd get it out of the way, too.
An HPKer?
Yeah, you didn't really listen. He was just the thanks. Keep doing The Shaft.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're
I did listen. I heard it.
We're going to keep going, I think.
We're going to keep going
Yeah,
with the show?
Yeah.
We
I think
have 935 to go.
Yeah. You know, there's a couple people in the chat room right now playing Winter, creating new maps with Winter as the seed, going, oh my God, you're right, you're in lava. And then when you die, you respawn in the lava. There's no way you can get out. And if you can get out, make a video and show us how you did it, because I tried it for a little while and I couldn't figure out how to survive without cheating. Don't cheat.
That sounds like misery.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, well, okay,
So,
creative mode. RP
wow.
Gamer 99 figured it out. Creative mode. Bam. Done.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Survival only.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Okay, so you got another one?
I don't, but there's a question here, and I didn't know if you had answered it from Ron.
Okay. What is that question?
Okay. Do you have a parody song? No? Yeah? No.
Do I have a parody song?
That Ron wrote for you, I guess?
Oh,
to help
yeah,
you sleep
actually,
at night, or-
Ron, you gave us one, right? It was, They Might Be Giants. Oh, it was A Birdhouse in Your Soul, right?
Is Ron still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was an awesome one. We should totally do it.
Okay. I don't have it.
We'll
move on.
That's why I was asking
I didn't
you.
send it to you? Yeah.
Okay.
I had forgotten about it until just now. Let's play with it after the show and the after show. We got to do something with it. It's pretty sweet.
Okay.
And that leads us into something we like to call...
Oh, wait, before we like to call it, I have a question on Twitter. Let's see. Where is it at? Sorry, now I made a big stink about it. Oh, well, you know what? I'll give you the gist of it. Basically, somebody asked us if our guest on the show today was on some WoW documentary. Have you ever been on a WoW documentary?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. Not that you know of. There might be a shot of Ron sleeping or something in some WoW documentary.
Through its window.
Yeah.
Like, we think this is a gamer who plays WoW.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 caught in his natural habitat of sleeping. We caught him unawares, and he ripped our faces off when he awoke.
Yeah.
So you don't remember ripping any faces off?
Nah, it's been a while since I played WoW.
Or ripped off anybody's face.
Well.
That's how you find 170 hours to work on a map. You don't play WoW, huh?
That's right.
Was it in a station, maybe?
A station?
Was it in an excavation station?
Excavation station.
So weak.
Huh?
That was so weak.
Best segment ever.
Yeah.
Almost as good as when that time Jeb put slightly colored, smooth color transitions between biomes.
I don't know. That's going a little far.
Yeah, true.
So we've got 24 calls here for excavation station.
Whoa.
And I was actually, Astrogali had to do the show notes a little early, so we were actually in there together, and I was like, don't worry about, putting any other ideas. We got 24 calls. But he liked this one enough that he wanted to put it in there. So this first one was submitted by Baluka12345, and it's a block disguise. And he says, I don't know if this belongs in excavation station, but I have a really cool idea for a plugin. Block disguise. It's like mob disguise, except for you can disguise yourself as any block. You can hit people, walk around, break and place blocks still. You can be broken and picked up into someone's inventory. Undisguising will take you out of course. What do you think of my idea?
Now that sounds like Prop Hunt from Team Fortress 2, like where you can hide as props, and maybe everybody can hide as blocks or fences or doors.
But would that work?
And
then you just hide as a dirt block and you're done. Like AFK, I'll be.
Well, the only problem is, he says you can be picked up. People can broken and pick you up and put into their inventory.
That is bizarre.
But
What do you? How do you cope with being in somebody's inventory?
I don't know. It's like you're having your own little pocket, Eric. You know,
like you have your own little mini game. It's
you
like
create stuff out of their blocks. It's like your own little world, but it's just this flat gray surface now.
That is weird.
And everything they have in their inventory is laid out like blocks in your world. And you can take and make combinations. So when they open up their inventory, they're like, "Oh, I didn't have a sword."
This is
there is one problem with this because I have learned from speaking directly to Notch that a vehicle can only carry one person at a time.
Oh, that's true.
So you can only carry one person in your inventory if this works.
Well, what are we talking about? Some Inception here? Someone's carrying someone in their inventory who's carrying someone in their inventory?
I don't know. It could work. You never know.
And what happens if you make TNT and set it off in one person's inventory that's in someone else's inventory?
Yeah, nothing good can come out of that.
What if you put the person who's in your inventory in a forge? Can you set them on fire? Is that how you kill them?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Smelt them into something else.
Yeah.
Can people like as blocks trigger the will they trigger just the block?
Yeah, just like that.
Like the pressure plates?
What's he talking about, Eric?
You know, like how the pressure plates... Never mind.
Like if you have a pressure plate next to TNT in your inventory and someone walks over it, does it explode your TNT?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's pretty bizarre.
If I'm a TNT block, do I, hear a bear fall in the woods?
Like, okay, so imagine this all happens and works, and you open up your inventory and you just see, like, red wire going around from, like, TNT to a plate, and you're like, what is this? So you pick up the plate, and it triggers the TNT. Like, ultimate trap.
Like if you go between biomes, does the color of the person in your inventory shift?
Oh, yeah. Just like the slightly smooth color transitions between biomes that just came out.
Well, what if
as you're going from biome to biome, does the block change slowly as you're going from one color to the other?
That's right.
Okay, so we don't really have time for the rest of the calls now.
Because this one was so fascinating and riveting.
But just trust me, there's 24 sitting there.
Oh, God.
No, okay, so this first call in.
All right.
Hey, guys, of the Shaft. This is Jay Waddy here. I have an idea for Excavation Station. I have an idea for the wolves. Because you can't really differentiate what they look like, I think there should be different different breeds of them so you can tell which one's which. All right, so that's my idea for Excavation Station. Love the show, guys. Been listening since episode 1. See ya.
Different breeds of wolves.
Yeah.
I just think you need to give them different colored scarves. Dye the wolf scarves.
Wolf scarves.
Yep.
It's weird.
We talked about this one before. This is an old one. This is like
really?
20 episodes ago.
Oh, that's right, because they have little scarves on.
Oh, suddenly you remember it.
Yeah. I was like, how arbitrary. How about wolf earrings? How about that?
Those would work, too. But yeah, I mean, I think, like the wolves having like shades like dogs, like,
Right. That's true.
Like sunglasses?
Brown, white.
So they had shades.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cool dog. It's Spuds McKinsey.
Spuds.
So
hello, 1992 jokes.
I think there's a mod out there too. It gives you like multiple colored versions of all different mobs. Not doesn't change the behavior, but just different colors, different texture packs.
Oh yeah. So just kind of variation, not necessarily like, the red zombie is like more poisonous than the, Yeah, I think that'd be nice. I'm reading the chat room now. It's all quiet.
I
saw my name 50 times.
He loves you, Eric.
I saw Eric. I love you. Heart. And it says,
the sexy six loves you.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what else he loves?
What?
Enderfire.
Hey guys, it's Aki. Just thought I'd put a suggestion out for Excavation Station. I was thinking that Ender Dragon should breed something called Ender Fire. It had the same texture as Ender crystals, and it's purple. And you can make it. The Ender Dragon will drop it. It will call them Ender Foot and Steel. I don't know. And you can set endstone on fire with it, and yeah. Thanks, bye.
I don't know.
And what happens if you use the Ender Flint and Steel on the guy who's in your inventory?
Oh.
And he blows up in your pants.
And then he gets an audible trial.
With the audible.
That doesn't make
I have
sense.
no. I have.
What am I talking about
so
there?
We've got something called Ender Fire that's purple. Okay.
Purple.
People. I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's move on to this next one.
One day we will.
Yeah, this is Crafter123, and I just wanted to think that maybe there could be some kind of primitive irrigation system for the crops, like pipes, maybe. And I just thought that also there could be some way for you to get an arrow in the knee. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea now, doesn't it? Thanks.
If only we had been playing these back when that was a funny joke.
Yeah. Don't you know internet jokes are only funny for 10 minutes?
And you messed me up because my segue into this one was, man, Wes, you sound like you're getting irrigated.
Irrigated.
So kind of glad you messed that one up, and kind of glad I came back and said it anyway.
Yeah.
Man, that was comedy gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's going on? Wow. I'm just going to have to lapis lazuli it up.
Nice segue.
Hey guys, I have a suggestion for the excavation station. I was thinking about having lapis lazuli tools that have the speed of gold but have the durability of iron. Bye.
Okay, so I know we didn't talk about irrigation systems because I kind of segued into the next one. But what about an irrigation system that maybe you needed lapis lazuli tools to make? No reason, but just because.
Irrigation.
I don't like it. No reason, just because.
Oh, Wes is irrigated. Huh? Telling you, gold.
So, yeah, I got nothing.
What do you think about lapis lazuli tools? Do we
I
need
thought it was
more
lazuli for one thing.
Whatever.
But what do you think about all this, Ron?
I don't know, but I think you can find lapis in the aetherite.
Oh, we haven't actually really
I've never
visited.
poked around with that.
Yeah, we should. It's such a big, huge mod too. We're missing out.
Well, it's so huge it takes 2 calls to talk about it. Let's go with the first one.
What?
Hey, the Shaft. This is Floating North with an idea for excavation station. I was thinking, it's not very original, but the Aether.
Let's stop it there because he's right. It's so original. Let's go straight into this one.
I had an idea for the excavation station. Well, there's this mod called the Ether. I think they should add that in the game. Well, that's it. What do y'all think?
Was that Joe Hill's little kid brother?
Joe Hills Jr.?
Joe Heels? So
Aether. I just saw my first video on the Aether the other day. Oh my god, who was I watching? Was it Sly Fox? No. Who was it? Darn it. It might have been Sly Fox. But it looked really cool. It looked I don't know. It to me it's a whole new game though.
Oh yeah, it's all new craftable stuff. Everything's like pastel colors.
And I'm like, dude, I haven't even made a potion yet. Like do I want to learn how to like run from cockatrices already? Like, does that seem like a big old pain in the butt?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they did something else in the nether first in the end first before they move on to yet another dimension.
Yeah.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Doot, doot, doot.
Also, Ron, do you know of any adventure maps in the Aether?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm sure somebody's made one.
That'd be neat. Maybe that's our introduction to it, you know, just doing an adventure or something.
Great, I can see the first episode. How do I make this? Dude, it's a sword.
And they'd be like, dude, behind Handy's house, there's a chest.
You have to just chop wood of a different color.
Yeah. Smooth biome colors.
And they would be like, why don't you go over there and use the bellows? We're like, bellows? What's that about?
Hey, Shaftians, it's Sarine. with an idea for excavation station, and it's pretty simple. I'm not sure why it actually isn't in the game. It's like forge and bellows, so you can make like better or more realistic armor, and maybe it like protects you more. Well, yeah. Bye.
All right, bellows.
I like how people like say stuff and then all of a sudden they go bye and hang up real quick.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're trying to run away. It's like ding dong and then running.
Bye. Bellows. Bellows.
Bellows.
I don't know.
Does it make your furnace smelt stuff faster?
Yeah. Like, do you use it along with something?
Does anybody have any problems with the speed of smelting though?
No, I've never had any issue. Something to do.
If you have to convert 64 Rouville coins into snowflakes, and you stand there and let your video just show the whole thing, I wouldn't mind some bellows.
That's right.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
And I couldn't really concentrate because all I could think of is, "Hi, I'm Brian Fellows." No one's seen that.
No,
you should go look it up. Brian Fellows is awesome.
One person got that joke. I'm sure that listens to this show, and it's hilarious for them right now.
You know what else is hilarious?
What?
Birds.
Birds are funny.
Hi, my name is Jared. I had an idea for excavation station, and that is, I would like to see low creatures, the birds, at least in there. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
He was slower about his.
Yeah, he
his,
didn't flee quite as well. We've talked about birds before. I think some ambient birds would be good.
Mm-hmm. I like the way birds sound. I think we should have ambient bird sounds too.
Mm-hmm.
But the physical bird, yeah, maybe one that never lands. Maybe one that you just see them fly every now and then, like through the sky. You don't,
like vultures in the desert, like when you're walking through the desert.
Oh, and you look up and you see it. Yeah, I mean, we don't need them physically in the world to clutter up the place. Just some decoration. I think it'd be
it'd be kind of cool. You die in the desert and you come back to your corpse or where your stuff was, and there's a vulture eating you,
your sinews,
bones.
You could use that to tell the direction of where your corpse is. You just look up in the sky.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Like
A bunch of vultures circling.
Right.
Yeah. The opposite of a compass.
Wonder if they'll add that to the Yog box. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Nice one. Got another quarter.
Do they have books?
You have books. Yes, Minecraft has books.
Hello, this is Dollar45 with a suggestion for excavation station. My first suggestion is books. In Minecraft, they don't really have a use. So I was thinking that if you right-clicked with a book, you could write for actually longer than a sign. My second suggestion is in multiplayer, when two players are having a combat battle or whatever, when they both use swords at about the same time, they should clash. Thank you, and goodbye.
Books.
Well, they can make one of the few vanity items in Minecraft, a bookshelf.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think being able to write on paper and or books would help all those custom maps that have external notes.
Yes.
Also, I'd like books so that you could sit on them if you need to get a little bit taller if you're short.
That's awesome. Like sitting on a phone book or something. Yeah.
But you can take books and group them together and make a bookshelf to get to that ledge that you can't quite get to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And shipwrecked. Like a bunch of cheaters.
Yep. Cheater.
I thought we figured out that was they just made multiple
yeah, our style is to cheat first and then figure out how to do it legitimately later.
But he left books around to do it. Why else would you do that?
What do you think about this? Well, this is actually a good topic. Well, just a short one. What do you think about cheating, Ron? When people say it's cheating to do it like that, but you watched us and you see the way that we're thinking it through, right?
I think everyone should go to my YouTube channel and look at my vlog on cheating in Minecraft because I support it. I do it all the time. As long as you can look at the situation and understand what you were supposed to do, you can do that, cinematic fade to black, cheat past that point, and then continue with the story.
Yes. Amen.
Or just turn on God mode and fly across the chasm.
Exactly.
No.
Fly across the chasm.
Not like that's ever happened, though.
But yeah, watch that video. I did see that video and commented on it.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see this.
Reminded me
this
about
sounds like
it.
some good stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have to link that in the show notes. More work for you there, Wes.
It's got good animation with my little friend here from Mind Toys.
Oh, that's right.
And while you're watching that video, why don't you eat some calamari?
Hi, this is Z House here, and I have a suggestion. You know how we have squids and they drop insects? I was thinking that Notch could add in squid so that if you cook it, you get calamari, and it would heal more than a pork chop. Thanks. Love your show. Bye.
Heal more than a pork chop. Huh?
Well,
I don't know how I feel about the foods.
Yeah.
Too many foods.
It's a lot of foods.
Yeah. And I end up just using the cheap food, like the pork chop, the cooking of the pork chop. That's kind of the, I don't get into the wheat. I don't get into all this stuff. I mean, the cake is awesome because it's a group thing. It sits there, and everybody can eat off of it. But
going from starting a new map, though, I mean, food is fairly it's fairly hard to get. I mean, you don't really get it right away.
Right.
You can go kill your animals, but then you're kind of screwing yourself on your farm before you can get some wheat and start mating some pigs and stuff.
Maybe we should get into farming more.
Well, I've been getting into farming
Hunting
and
is
fishing.
easy.
Fishing seems to be like one of the best places to get food right off for me.
Yeah, but there's no other use for squids right now, so that's not a bad idea from that perspective.
There's ink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How awesome is ink, though? Do you love it?
If you're playing survival, though, is ink ever needed?
If you want to make your pink house, yes.
Well,
It's
we're not John
incredibly
Mellencamp, so we just need a house to live in. Pink houses. Look it up. People are laughing.
John Cougar
That was
Mellencamp?
gold. That was comedy gold. Y'all
It
need to help
was.
me out and follow me into this stuff.
Follow him on Twitter, too.
Come on. At Brent Copeland. Man, y'all are just backing me into a corner here.
Hi guys, I just had an idea for excavation station. I think there should be corner steps, a step that you could put in a corner, inward or outward, because honestly, I just think that would be cool. Well, thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Backed into a corner, huh?
So, in other words, if you're making a diagonal staircase, it looks smooth.
Yeah.
It would have,
Or like whenever I build like patio steps, to like it flesh around all the way to the corners instead of having to put like half steps on the corners to make it look like something.
Yeah, but I don't know. Having those limitations is kind of part of the fun, I think.
That's right.
What's that? You got
a little tweet here from Aztec Consulting. Brent Copeland, little pink houses equal gold.
It was pretty.
I'm just telling you, you'll need to follow me sometimes.
Comedy gold.
You never know what rabbit hole I'm jumping into, but there's gold at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Is that another John Cougar Mellencamp song?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just put the show on.
It's all right, really.
We're all getting tweeted now like crazy.
The first person to bring up John Cougar Mellencamp just ruined the show.
Okay.
All right.
So we got a ton more here.
Why don't we?
Do we want to move on and save these for next show?
Let's do one more.
Yeah, just one more.
That really makes me have to. Let's see.
Think up a segue.
Since I already mentioned this earlier, we will have to do this.
Okay.
Hi, this is Captain Fancy Pants, spelled with a PH, and I have an idea for excavation station. I think that there should be online saves. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
That's right.
Online saves.
Cloud
You already
computing.
heard me. I agree.
Yes.
I got a question. So if I do a call in and I get to the end of what I'm saying and I realize that it didn't come out the way I want, is there like a button I can press to re-record?
No, but you
Just
can
call right back.
just call again. There's many times we'll have two people, and they'll just hang up or say, "Oh crap," and you'll hear a click, and then they'll just call again. So I'm like, okay, so I, just delete the one that's messed up and use the one that's good. So if anybody messes up.
Yeah, if you're doing your thing and you screw it up too bad, just start cursing incessantly, and we won't put it on the air. And then you can call right back and give it again.
And funny you mentioned this because I just made a video last night of the process we go through on getting the calls for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't put it online yet, but I'll do that tonight. So you can just go to my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Now a couple. We've gotten some hilarious ones though. Like we'll get one like this. Hi, the Shaft. This is for Hey, I'm on the phone. This is for Mom, I'm on the phone. Oh, forget it. Click. And then they'll call back with a good one. So,
or I love the ones where like, "Hi, this is Chip. I had an excavation. Chip, go to bed now." Click. You're like, man, we should probably play those. We
got some funny ones.
Hey, you should do like a bloopers reel.
Oh, that'd be great.
I bet you have one in there from me.
Maybe.
Just saying.
I think we constantly have hundreds in there.
We had 420 last night.
Really? Woo.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So yeah. That's what I said. I went through about 50 calls just to try to clear out, and then I had to leave. So
yeah, trying to catch up.
If you want more, everyone should call in and tell them what you want in the next custom adventure map.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a new segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll come on every week.
Yeah. Adventure maps.
Yeah, we're always if you want to come up
like
with some
that.
kind of map segment or something, maybe a map making tip of the week, dude, we would do that every week.
Yeah, we would definitely play it.
Or whatever segment, just something. We love segments.
Yeah.
Yep.
And oddly enough, we don't really have any recorded on this one. We brought back our TF2 podcast and we had like 4 segments going.
Oh yeah,
it was weird. So,
but we haven't been playing TF2 lately, so we haven't been doing the TF2.
Quit talking about that.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay. And anyway, so there's something else here that someone put in here. Do we want to? Oh, this is the video from Ron. So we'll put this in the show notes. Video cheating in Minecraft.
Yep. See, look at me.
Look
Did
at
you know
you.
I did that?
Look at you.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna look at something else.
Sightings.
It's so beautiful. Oh my god. It's so intense.
I actually left out a call that I went through that was about sightings. It was a call in that was, dude, I just realized that the sightings bumper used the audio from that guy in the double rainbow.
65 episodes in.
It was kind of like one of these, well, why are you telling us? Like, we knew. At least Eric did.
Yeah.
He told us later.
Oh my God. I just realized this show is called The Shaft, like a mine shaft.
Like a mine shaft.
Oh my God.
Oh. Revelations.
Okay, so
You're
this
my
first
friend.
one here, we were all watching earlier. It's 42 Ways to Die in Minecraft by Nerd Cubed.
And this guy does other videos. I noticed he does. I saw he did 42 Ways to Die and Saints Row the Third and stuff like that. So.
Oh, yeah.
42 footsteps.
There's a lot of weird ways to die. I like
Yes.
the Goomba stomp, kind of.
Yeah.
I like the smiley face. I was
It's-
like, what's he going with here? And then
Yeah.
he looks up and it's a smiley face.
I like it when he does, what was it called? The bacon.
Oh, he hooks the bacon snipe or whatever?
The bacon snipe, yeah.
And he like hooks
he's
the
on
cow.
top of a stone column and he fishes up a pig and then shoots it in midair with a bow. It's
Well, we
awesome.
only have like 10 more to go. Let's just name them all off.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to do this next one?
World Painter Beta. This is Rethorth. This is Captain Chaos. I wanted to be able to quickly create Minecraft landscapes without having to resort to the likes of World Edit and Voxel Sniper. Although those are fun. Voxel Sniper looks cool. So anyway, he created World Painter, which is like it's an app, and you can paint the landscape using like different colors and stuff. It looks pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
Have you used this, or are you gonna try this out, Ron?
I watched a couple of videos on it. A lot of people actually sent it to me, and I will try it at some point, but I'm kind of dedicated. Once I find a tool set that I use, I stick with it. So I've used World Edit pretty much since day one, and it'll be hard to break away from that.
Yeah. And you want to kind of you want to master one thing, I would think, than to be okay at a bunch of different tools. I mean, that's how I am. I get a tool, stick with it.
Yeah, he still uses Notepad for just about everything.
I love Notepad. I'm a whiz at Notepad.
I have Notepad open right here.
If you've seen someone edit video with Notepad, it's amazing.
Pretty awesome.
So this next one is print your Minecraft creations in 3D using Mindwaves.
No way.
This is neat.
And this is pretty cool. What you do is it uses a RepRap 3D printer, or you can send off the design to Shapeways, and they will create it for you.
Mm-hmm. Like $30 and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
so
not
you
bad.
can take your and the example I saw was of an Eiffel Tower. Somebody built an Eiffel Tower and got it printed up. So yeah,
and you can do your characters. We need to print our characters out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
it's really cool.
Have you done this yet?
No, I did the Mind Toys figure, and this actually came from Shapeways, so I think they use the same printing process, but it's got a lot of potential if you like figures and
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So, and do they have to? I haven't really looked in here much, but do they have to paint it, or does it print out with the right colors?
I'm assuming it prints with the right colors.
Because I know the old school way, it prints it like in one color.
Yeah.
The WoW figures you get doing the same thing. Like they have to actually go back and hand paint all those.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Weird.
So so the Shas, he created those big statues of us. Remember in the Shaftlands?
Yeah.
The one where you can say press the button to hurt Eric and the eyes bulge out. Anyway, that kind of thing we could print out. Also, let's see, Real Life Studios suggests that we print the Shaft logo.
Yeah.
That would be excellent because we've made that before in the game. And
yeah. Well, and they can actually take your Minecraft skin.
Oh, right.
So it wouldn't have to be built in game.
Oh, okay.
You just send them your Minecraft skin and they can do it from that.
True. That's cool. I like it a lot. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm curious how much the 3D printer would be if you wanted to have that in your house. That would really be cool too.
Yeah.
I don't know, but now I want to look it up.
We have one out at NASA, but I can't get my friend to use it for us.
Oh yeah.
Kind of mad. I'm gonna go break his kneecap.
Print something from Mars mission. Sneak it in there.
Nice.
They'll be like, awesome.
This is like the whole landscape. It'll be awesome.
So in this, I don't know what this is, but Shapeways also links to mindtoys.com, which I don't know if this is. This looks like where you can order your avatar.
Yep, that's where I got this little guy.
Okay.
This is the 6 centimeter, and they've got a 12 centimeter version as well. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's funny. You click on the buy thing, and it sends you back to Shapeways. That's an awesome little roundabout way to make you do stuff.
That was an awesome roundabout way to
do a sentence. I'm going to now talk about talking about talking. Is that okay?
All right. Speaking of things that are inside of things,
this
here,
you could go a very bad direction right now.
that's
So
true.
let's not.
All right, so this
keep it clean, sir.
Here's a comic strip that is really funny. OMG, it's full of chunks. It's a rather bizarre comic strip about a man who builds Minecraft inside of Minecraft, and he ends up disrupting the time-space continuum, and it's awesome. I think the whole ending is kind of like, is it like a 2001 reference?
Yes.
It's cool. It's awesome. Check it out. It will blow your mind.
And Real Life Studio says in chat that he found a $250 DIY 3D printer from MakerBot.
MakerBot Industries. $250.
Infustries.
Oh, Infustries. Hey, you never know if it's a funky spelling or an actual misspelling. You know.
So yeah. Maybe we should get one of those here.
It's a DIY
and then we'll
printer.
do everything.
You have to build this printer.
We'll recreate everything in here, and it'll print it out for us, like our desk and our mics and.
Yeah.
I want the opposite, like it
prints
scan
nothing
the world.
in here?
It's like a laser scanner. It can scan your room and then build it in Minecraft. That would be cool.
So our last sighting
that blow your mind.
We've got a video. It's a update video for the Shaft mod. So if you're interested in seeing how that's coming along, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the show notes.
Oh, cool. Is this a new one?
Yeah, it's a new video.
Oh, good. Okay. I haven't even seen this yet, but I've been asking the guy, like, hey, where's the updates at? But yeah, we need to, I say this every week, check this out and make a video. Hello? Come in. Who's there? You can come in if you want to.
Housekeeping. It's a mint for your pillow.
Housekeeping.
Hi, it's you again.
Housekeeping.
Can you say anything besides that?
Mint for pillow.
We like you. All right. We let her talk a lot last week, so this week, go ahead and leave. You can leave us the mint.
Shoo.
You are not nice people.
Like, get out of here.
We aren't nice people.
Like Old Yeller, you know?
Old Yeller?
Yeah,
You're going to shoot her?
Yeah. I mean, but in a nice way.
I don't think there's a way to shoot someone nicely.
Isn't that what they did in Old Yeller? It was like, come on, shoot, go away. And then it was like...
No. He was pinned up in the back, and they went out there and put a bullet in the dog's head.
Spoilers!
If you haven't seen Old Yeller at this point... He pushes him out a window.
Yeah.
Well,
wait, is that Old Yeller or Snape?
I mean, it could have been a meaner way to do it.
Well, Old Yeller was the one, and he ate the red pill.
And then Snape killed Old Yeller.
Yeah. So as for housekeeping, just a little thing. We're going for the Shorty Award. We're like asking people if they want to tweet about the Shorty Awards.
Yeah.
So you can, if you want to, you can put up the Shaft podcast under the radio department, or Dead Workers. If you like all our shows, put Dead Workers under the.
Or both of them. I'm actually going to try to link it again. One of these awesome mods is going to turn links on real quick.
Yeah.
I love you. And I'll keep doing the link until it works.
Until you get kicked out of the chat room.
Yeah. There we go.
Spamming.
There we go.
Yeah.
I see that minus you. Thank you, Stefo Swalk. And so go there, click on that, and see if we can get an award. In the radio category, we only need like 180 people to do this.
That's crazy. That's not a lot at all.
I think we could get up there.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I switched from gaming because you need a lot more.
Oh, yeah. And we're radio.
Yeah.
New media.
That's my turn. There you go. You can do Dead Workers too.
All right. Well, Ron Smalec, it's always a delight to talk to you, and
where can people find more videos from you?
My YouTube channel is R Smalec, which is RSMALEC.
Excellent. I suggest everyone go and subscribe, because you're doing a Let's Play series, as well as always having updates on new maps that you're making, and crazy awesome insight as to like in the mind of a map maker. It's great. I like it.
In the inventory of a player.
Nice. So it's been a good time, and don't forget to get out there and check out that slightly smooth color transition between biomes. It's good. It's a great feature.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's it. Any last words, Brent Copeland?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com, or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010. Dead Workers Party Network. You've got questions. We've got the Shaft.